It has been a while since I've filmed, over a few days like I'm about to. We're about to have a very productive few days here. So I have been sick for the past week, and yesterday I finally started to feel better, but it means that we are now in kind of a go phase because I am kind of behind a week because I've been sick. And there's a lot that I have to get done. So I thought I would take you guys along with me. We're about to run quite a few errands, do a lot of cleaning, get some updates to the flat as well, which is really exciting. First thing on the agenda today is I need to go to a few places to run errands. I need to go to IKEA to get some more coat hangers. If you saw my video, I think it was the last one or the one before that, where I unpacked all my summer clothes. I am very much out of coat hangers. So we need to go to IKEA to get some coat hangers and to also get some more linens. And then I need to go to B&M to get a blender, which I'll talk about why later. We are also hopefully going to pick up some furniture from Facebook Marketplace today, which is very exciting. And I also need to stop in at my doctor because I need to drop off some information for some of the health issues that I've been dealing with for quite a while now. Anyway, welcome to the vlog. I hope you guys are excited to be here. I'm excited for this week. Like I said, we have a lot going on. I'm very behind, especially with cleaning. This vlog is going to be a very heavily flat cleaning vlog. The plan is to take on like one room a day. I don't want to overdo it. I mean, if one day I'm feeling super motivated and I end up doing more than just one room, great. But I'm just going to take it easy because I'm still not feeling 100%. But there's 4 kind of rooms in my 1-bedroom flat, if you kind of count that. Like, this is the living room. Kitchen is behind me, there's a bathroom and the bedroom obviously. So the goal is to take on one of those rooms each day. And also we are going to be doing some flat updates and some other exciting things. So come along with me guys, let's get started. If you haven't noticed, I am wearing summer clothes. If you're new here, I did just move from Australia to the UK 6 months ago, and I finally just got all my summer clothes delivered from Australia, which is very exciting. Now, it has been kind of rainy and breezy the last few days, which is so funny because I literally just got my summer clothes, but it is like 20 degrees outside and the humidity is very high. So I think I'm going to be okay in shorts and a t-shirt today. First stop is IKEA. Let's go. It's about a 30-minute drive, so let's do it. Okay, so I've made it to IKEA. I walked into town before coming out here to get some cash out for the furniture that I'm picking up from Facebook Marketplace later today. And literally the second that I got back to like my building where my car was, I literally opened the car on my door. I literally opened the door of my car and it started absolutely pouring down. So it was such good timing. But the funny thing is, I moved over here in November, right? So right like at the start of winter. And I was like, it never storms here. Like, I used to call the rain in winter UTI rain, because if you know, when you have a UTI, you find it very hard to pee, and so it comes out like in trickles. And that's what I used to call the rain, because the rain would just be like, it would just be drizzly, like very light amount of rain, but like all the time. And I was thinking, like, it never actually like pours down here. In Australia, in Perth, it absolutely buckets down, like buckets of water. There are storms in the wintertime anyway, whereas the winter here, there was no storms and it was just like trickly rain. I've recently learnt that the UK gets their storms in the summertime. In the last couple of weeks, we've had a couple of thunderstorms. Today, when it started raining, it was an absolute massive downpour. So I was obviously driving here to IKEA, and it was kind of fun, honestly, because the last time I drove in rain where you couldn't see the car in front of you was back in Australia, and it was like reminding me of home. But yeah, it was an absolute massive downpour. Couldn't see the road, couldn't see anything in front of you. Obviously, I was very careful. It was a lot of fun because I felt like I was back in Australia with the downpour. Anyway, I've just parked up at IKEA. So the goal is coat hangers, some linens, and I also need ice cube trays. But I don't know if I'm going to find them here. We'll see. So let's go inside. It's very tempting to go through all the displays here in IKEA, but I think I am going to take this shortcut and go straight to where you pick out everything you want to buy, because I'm a little short on time today and I want to get back home. So fortunately, no perusing today. Alright guys, this is the situation. I've made it back from IKEA. I was on my way to get the furniture that I'm picking up. I'm picking up 2 tables, and I'll explain why later. But I didn't measure anything. I kind of just assumed my car's like decent sized, it would just fit. But only one table fit at a time. So I met the person, paid her, put one table in, and she's only 10 minutes away from me. So I was like, I think I'm gonna have to make 2 trips. So I've left one table back at her place. I've just put the first table up in my flat and I'm heading back out now to grab the second table. So let's go. So I picked up the second table. It is in the car behind me. You can see it there. Like I said, I'll show you what we're doing with it when we get home. I've just gotten to B&M. I need to get a blender and I need to get ice cube trays because I couldn't get any ice cube trays at IKEA. So let's go in and do that. And then I need to go to Tesco and then home. Lots going on today. I also don't know how I'm going to get all the stuff that I've bought today into the flat. It's just started absolutely bucketing down too. So hopefully, it's been very on and off today, like sunny, raining, sunny, raining. So hopefully by the time I get back to my building, the rain has stopped so I can get this table out of my car. Otherwise, I might have to get it out later when the rain has stopped. Alright guys, we are done. I've just been to Tesco, been to B&M, got the furniture, went to IKEA. My car is so full of stuff. I don't know how I'm going to get everything up to the flat. I think I'm just going to have to do multiple trips, but I have a table in the back, I have a blender in the back, toilet paper, and then I ended up buying a fair few veggies, which luckily I had this bag which was mostly empty that I could put it in. There's a whole lot going on in here. Anyway, let's head home and unpack it all. I'm home. It took me 4 trips to get everything out of the car, so it took me a minute, but I've got everything. I've got the 2 tables, I've got all of it. So let me show you what the idea was with the tables. Also, as I mentioned at the start of this vlog, my flat is an absolute mess, but right now is not the time to clean it. Tomorrow is the time to clean it, so don't judge me for what you're about to see. Alright, so if you've been here for a minute, you might have seen me move into this flat. So this is the couch that I have here, TV there. Now the dining room situation, let me show you the kitchen. The kitchen is here right next to the couch. We've been trying to think of a dining solution for a while. We at first thought to put a table like here in the middle, but there really isn't that much room, and I feel like it would just block off the space so much because the door, don't mind my laundry here, the door is just there, and I just feel like it's nice that it's open and there isn't a crazy amount of space. It kind of looks quite big in the camera, but it's actually a really small space for the kitchen. So I feel like moving around and stuff, it would just get in the way. So the other solution that we had was we have this quite large space behind the couch. At the very start, I had put this couch right up against this wall, but it was way too far away from the TV, which is over there. So we ended up moving it to the middle. And then we had this like gap behind here, which is typically where my laundry rack would go. We figured we could utilize it for a dining space, and that is why I have these 2 tables. We have not got stools yet, but I picked these up today off Facebook, and I really do feel like it works. Don't mind, I literally have more laundry over here that needs to just be put away. Just don't mind the mess. But I feel like this really works. We're gonna get hopefully 4 stools soon. I've messaged a couple people off Facebook Marketplace, but people just don't get back to you. Apparently they put stuff off for sale and just don't want to sell it, so I don't know. I'm gonna get hopefully 4 stools to match these tables, but I'm pretty happy with it. The reason that we went for the dark wood was because I have this next to TV that I got from IKEA, and I kind of wanted to go with the dark wood vibes. I'm a little bit annoyed that this table for the TV is light wood, and then also this table that is next to these, I think we're going to stain because I really like this table. We use it to store like pots and pans, and we're going to probably use it to store any other appliances that we get. So I think we want to stain it a darker wood, and then it will kind of all bring it together. But let me know in the comments what you think of these tables, and if there's anything else that you think I should do. Like I said, again, sorry about the mess. I've been sick, so I'm going to be cleaning the next couple days. It is almost 7:30, which is crazy. I'm starving, and I'm actually filming another video tonight, so I'm going to chat to you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone. It is not the next day, it is actually the day after the next day. Yesterday I had a really nice day out. I met my cousin who recently moved to London and her mum who was visiting from Australia, and we spent a day in Cambridge yesterday, which was really nice. But it meant that we didn't get to do this vlog, and we didn't get to do any of the work that we've been meaning to do all weekend. So today we are back at it. I have written a massive list of things that I need to do today. I've already done a fair bit of stuff this morning. There was some work on my computer I had to do. I've done a bit of laundry, and I've done a little bit of tidying up. but the bulky stuff I kept for you guys. So I think the goal is, it's Saturday today. I'm going to do 2 rooms today. So I'm going to do the living room and the bedroom, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the kitchen and the bathroom. I've written a very detailed list because I just find it easier checking more things off. It's more motivating. But let's get started. The first thing I'm going to start with is taking out the rubbish because I have a full bin and I need to take it out. So let's do that first. I'm also this afternoon picking up some stools for the tables that I got the other day. So I'm very excited about that, but I'll show you the situation of that after I take out the rubbish. If you saw my video with all my summer clothes unpacking, you would have also seen my storage debacle that I've been having because I obviously had a whole suitcase of summer clothes shipped over from Australia and I had nowhere to store the suitcase. I've had a really bad storage situation in this flat. And I called my mum today and she's really kind of good at these sort of things. So I was like, okay, what can I do? Where can I store this? Please help me. So I've spent a lot of today rearranging a lot of my flat so that I can fit things in storage. So this is what we've done. I have my laundry here, and initially I had behind my basket of dirty clothes, I had a vacuum. I had this extra suitcase that I didn't know where to put, so she had the idea of putting the suitcase in here, and then the vacuum we've been able to store next to these tables, and you can barely see it back there. So I'm really happy about that. Initially the idea was to store the suitcase in that corner, but it doesn't fit with the radiator next to the window. It's only just not wide enough to fit with the radiator there. So the vacuum there works a lot better. But we tried quite a few things and quite a few different arrangements to see the best one that would work, and we got there in the end. I'm very, very happy about it. Anyway, let's take out the rubbish and then we'll clean the flat. So I did mention that I was sick this past week, so I'm going to spray down the couch. These tables that I picked up the other day as well need a very good wipe down and clean because they're kind of a little bit grotty. So we're going to do that now. Okay, the tables are clean, and oh my god, were they disgusting. They were so gross. There were so many gunky things on them. I don't know, I don't feel like in this country people actually clean things before selling them. I sold a lot of things like furniture when I was moving here in Australia, and I made sure to clean everything before I sold them. So yeah, I don't get it. I'm a little bit nervous about the stools that I'm picking up this afternoon and what state they're going to be in. But anyway, the tables are clean. It took me quite a long time to do it. Let's move on. Okay, the person I'm buying these stools from has asked if I can come now, so let's go pick up the stools first. I've just brought the stools back. What do we think? They're a little bit flimsy and they're very small. They look a lot bigger in the camera than they actually are. They're quite small. I do want 4, like I said, but this person was only selling 2 and I couldn't find anyone selling 4. And they were only £20 for 2, so I feel like it wasn't too bad. So 2 will have to do for now, but eventually I'll get another 2. But if you have a look at the height of them, they are very small and not the most comfortable, but like I said, they'll do for now anyway. We just really needed somewhere for people to sit when they come over, and at least they match the table as well. Also, they were nowhere near as dirty as the tables, thank God. I just gave them a quick wipe down, but they were okay. Alright, let's finish up with the cleaning. Okay, the living room is done. Let's move on to the bedroom. Now, do you remember the other day when I went to IKEA and I got those coat hangers for all the extra clothes that I got from Australia that I didn't have enough hangers for? I'm yet to hang them up, so let's do that, and then we're gonna wipe down everything in the bedroom as well. Okay, the bedroom is tidy. Finally, there isn't a pile of clothes in here that just needed to be hung up. I've wiped down the bedside tables. I have my stack of books that is rapidly growing down here for this corner, which is going to be my reading corner that I need to do eventually. I am so happy with how out here looks. It looks so much cleaner, so much tidier. Having this clothes rack here kind of does annoy me, but there's not really a better place for it, so it's just going to have to do for now. And I am actually quite happy with the table and stools that we got today. So I feel like that was a success. It just feels so much cleaner and area in here now that I've done this. I cannot believe the state that the flat got in while I was sick. I don't know if I've ever lived alone while I've been sick. I feel like this is the first time I've ever been fully alone while sick, as in living wise, because my boyfriend's away at the moment. So maybe my house or my flat's never gotten super messy because I've always had someone there helping me and cleaning up for me. Anyway, tomorrow is the bathroom and the kitchen, which is a whole nother story. Guys, you do not even want to see my bathroom right now. So I will see you guys then. Alright guys, it's the next day. Welcome. It is already 5 o'clock, actually almost 5:30. I've had a very social day today, which has been really nice. This morning I spent an hour and a half on the phone to some friends that I have back at home in Australia. And then after that I went on a big walk with some other friends that are also from Australia but moved out before we did and live 5 minutes away. So I've had a very social day, and then when I got back from that walk, I have been working on a video upload that is going out today. So it's been a very productive day today, if I'm completely honest with you. But I'm yet to do the cleaning that I scheduled today, and I still really want to get it done today. That's the kitchen and the bathroom. So let's get it started. Can I just show you my little setup here though? I've been working on my new table, which has been so nice to have someone new to sit in the flat and not just on the couch, because I've been so sick of just sitting on the couch. But look how cute this is. This is my little setup. I have my video uploading now, so it's almost done. And it's just been so nice sitting somewhere new, finally, in this flat. Anyway, so like I said, it's the kitchen and the bathroom today. I think cleaning the kitchen is my least favorite room to clean, so we're gonna put that off because really I should do it first. Should I just do it first? No, I really want to do the bathroom. I'm looking forward to cleaning the bathroom because it is a mess and it's been a nightmare. So let's start with the bathroom and then do the kitchen. Also, when I went out on the walk with my friends, we stopped at Say Donuts, and this donut has been calling my name since we got back, but I'm gonna have it after dinner. I'm so excited for it. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. And the reason that it gets like this is because I am always running late. No matter how hard I try, I'm constantly running late. It means that when I do my makeup or my skincare, I just never have the time to put it all back where I got it from. So that's the main problem here, but let's clean it. Let's do it. Okay, the bathroom is looking so much cleaner, so much tidier. Very happy with that. So let's move on to the kitchen. And that is the kitchen done. That is looking so much tidier and cleaner. It really needed a good wipe down and clean. Well, that's it. I'm so happy that the flat is now fully reset. It is so much cleaner, especially after being sick. I can't believe how bad things got because I was sick for like a week. It was pretty bad. It was really, really bad in here. So I'm feeling so much better with everything nice and clean. But thank you guys so much for joining me these last few days. I hope you have found motivation to do your own cleaning and have enjoyed this little reset with me. If you have been liking my content, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.